Korn. Korn is one of the most influential new metal bands that first started off the genre and got many people inspired to make new metal songs. And they made a couple of albums. They have made, I'm not counting that, like 19 albums. I am currently in my garage, so I don't get doxxed, so I can rate all of them. The first album, which was their first album, their most in my opinion, their best album, is the 1994 self-titled album. I loved a lot of the songs in this album. They were all unique. They were all really good, catchy. My favorite being Lies or Chutes and Ladders. So that is going on top to S tier. Number 2 is their second album made, 1996, Life is Peachy. In this album, there are some really good songs. The screaming in it is amazing, which most people don't even like screaming in their songs, but I do. My favorite song of Korn is in this album, Kai, and I also like Good God. That's also a really good song. I'd put it in like A tier. Number 3, Follow the Leader. This album, it has some really great songs in it. It has BBK, Freak on a Leash, their most basic one, their most popular one, I'd say. Got the Life, a bunch of amazing songs. I'd put this also in A tier. I think it's really good. One of their best, one of their most known, notable album covers. Number 4 is Issues. The little rag doll thing that's just laying down. That's also a really good album, very famous. Has some good songs like Fallen Away From Me, which is very basic, but it's also really good. I like this album. I haven't added a lot of the songs from it to my playlist though, because it sounds better listening to all of them in order, in my opinion. So this is also really good. I'd put it in B tier. Number 5 is Untouchables, made in 2002, which is their first one released in the 2000s. I'd say it's really good. Some people that I've met do not like this album. I don't know why. There's some really good songs like Alone I Break or Here to Stay, Thoughtless, which I really like the music video because it has the dude from Breaking Bad, I don't know the actor's name. So I'd put it in B tier too. All right. Number 6, Take a Look in the Mirror. Is this a good album? It's alright. There's some good songs, like Right Now. I like that song. That's a pretty good song. Y'all Want a Single? That's a pretty good song. But I mean, besides that, most of the other songs are kind of boring and stuff, I'd say. Nothing really too interesting. Basically the same concept. I don't know, it's just this album, all the rest of them, incredible. They changed the new metal scene, and this one's just forgettable. I'd put it in C tier, maybe. All right, this one's gonna be my most controversial one. 2005, See You on the Other Side. I like this album. There were some really good songs. The first song that actually got me into Korn was Twisted Transistor, which was in this album. Really good song if you're trying to get into Korn. I also love Love Song, which was one of the first songs that actually genuinely made me tear up a little bit. I thought it was beautiful. And, what's the name of it? Coming Undone. That's a great song too, one of their most famous ones. 2000, I'd put that in, I'd put it in B tier, alright? It was good. Actually, no, I'd put it in A tier. Alright, the untitled version, 2007. It's okay. It's kind of boring. I don't really like it. It's forgettable. I forgot all the songs except for Evolution, which I really enjoyed. It has a catchy chorus. But besides that, it's okay. I mean, it's just a boring album. So I put it like maybe D tier. So that's the untitled. I don't know number one. Korn 3, Remember Who You Are, 2010. Is this album good? It's not. It's a bad album. I did not like any of the songs. It was just not good. I didn't even add any songs from it. I mean, the only song I really remember is Pop or Pill. But I only remember that song because, like, I don't even know how I remember that song. It's forgettable. It's not a good album. I'd put it in, like, D tier, honestly. 2011, The Path of Totality. It was like dubstep that they made it. Oh my gosh, that did not. I mean, it was Narcissistic Cannibal, which was in that song album. It was okay, like dubstep. It wasn't really for me. I know like some people really liked it and some people really hated it. I remember got like some hate when it was first released, even though I was like 5. I put it like D tier. It's not very good. Alright, next one, 2013, the paradigm
shift.
The paradigm.
The paradigm shift.
This one, 2013. It's okay. I like Love and Meth. That's a pretty good song, I guess. I've listened to it sometimes. I mean, the album cover, everything in this is just forgettable, basically. I don't even remember listening to it. It was okay. Like, it wasn't bad. So I'd put it like average, C tier. The next one, The Serenity of Suffering. I personally didn't hate this one. I added one of their songs. I don't remember which one it was though. I think it was Rotting in Vain. Yeah, I think it was Rotting in Vain. If that was the wrong album, I probably look really stupid right now. I'd give it C tier too. It's kind of forgettable, but I mean, it's alright. Number 2000, I don't know what number one. The Nothing from 2019. It was actually pretty good. I did not hate it. I like the songs You'll Never Find Me and Cold. One of them had beatboxing. I like the beatboxing. Those two were really good songs in there, but I mean everything else was alright. They were listenable. I didn't skip any of the songs. I didn't skip any of these songs. But I mean, not as it was. Alright, and the last one, Requiem, something, I don't know. I added one of their songs to my playlist from this album. It was The Worst Is On Its Way. That song, it has some good beatboxing, right? I like the beatboxing. It's like what Korn's most known for. It's why they're like so special and different from all the other bands. The Nothing, did I rate The Nothing? I'll put it in like C tier or something, I don't know. Requiem, that's not even how you pronounce it. You know, the dude with the baby smashed face. I added one of their songs, again, the beatboxing. I'd put it in C tier. It was okay. But none of the albums really bad, to be honest. So, not every album's gonna be the same. But none of the albums were like completely unlistenable. Some of them were like kind of boring. Even See You on the Other Side, it was still listenable. It was just kind of like boring. I didn't want to listen to it again. So I gave it like, I don't know, it's just not very good. My favorite album, as I said before, their first album, not the Untitled, the self-titled, really good album, shows you why Korn became like really popular. And that's all my ratings. And all these are opinions, but they're my opinion, so they're the correct one.